All right, welcome in everybody. Dirt Racing Network's live coverage. Wicked Energy Gum Northwest Focus Midget Series presented by Cognitive Warriors. Right here from Lanier. Wingless Wednesdays kicking off for you. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Don't forget the likes, the shares, and the follows if you're not already a follower. A great show for you tonight. You got the wingless cars all night long. Looks like we got about 47 midgets checked in here. All the top guys. Don't forget this is a driver search series. Fine folks up at the Northwest Focus Midget Series looking to pull a driver out of here, bring them up to Skagit Speedway, put them in a real car. Currently Adam Elby 11 points ahead of David Heileman, 15 ahead of Chris Roberts, 17 ahead of James Eden, and 27 ahead of Rusty Kruger, the top five. 2 wins for Mr. Elby, 2 wins for Mr. Edens. 6 weeks into the season. About 45 seconds left in the practice session. You can see these guys out here working the track in, getting ready for qualifying in about 30 seconds here. Hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. We'll knock the wings off, make it even better for you. Good evening, Mr. Stewart. All right, practice session gonna wind up right here. And as per our usual, it is time for our national anthem.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, our national anthem, Mr. Johnny Reed Foley. Right now qualifying about to wrap up. Bergeron, Conley, Kruger, Edens, and Chisholm are top 5 in qualifying. Looks like we'll probably have about 5 heat races. We're going to take 3 from each of those, and then we'll find 3 more. We're going to put 18 in our 40-lap feature tonight. Ready for the cars to grid out for heat race number 1. We are showing 5 heat races for tonight's event. Just waiting on cars to start gridding out here before we start dropping into our lineup. On the pole, going to be the 210, the Dirt Track Terror, James Tiernan on his outside. Splash and Go graphics number 82 of Dustin Griffiths. And row 2 on the inside, the Splash and Go graphics number 124, Jim Chisholm. And on his outside, the Nowobi number 16, that's Alex Bergeron. Row 3 inside, the Brown Paint and Body number 292 of Paint and Grease. And on his outside, the 411, that's Corey Clay. The Lepresto Racing Wicked Cushion number 57 of Anthony Lepresto on the inside of row number 4. The SteelCycles.com row 105 of Brandon Steele make up the outside of that row. In the 5th row, Rockstar Productions Wicked Cushion, Randy Hannigan Motorsports number 022 of Mason Hannigan. And on his outside, the Dustin Helms Racing Design Twisted Motorsports number 18 of Dustin Helms. And that is going to round out our field for this one. They'll have 10 laps. The top 3 are going to transfer into the feature. Put 15 of them from the heat races in. Then we're going to take 3 more out of our B main. We're going to make 18 for the feature race. Well, thank you, Tim. Once we get all the driver pictures and their team logos and everything in there, it'll even look that much better. But right now, it's just getting drivers to do it. If you're watching anywhere but the Facebook pages, please give us a follow or a subscription from YouTube or Twitch. And if you are on the Facebook pages, thanks for watching. Drop by the Dirt Racing Network on Facebook and give us a follow over there. Almost to 4,800 on our way to 5,000. But right now, heat race number 1 about to get underway. James Tiernan is on the throttle. Griffiths thought he had him timed up, missed it just a little bit, and that's going to let Chisholm in to 2nd place right here. So make it Tiernan, then Chisholm. You saw the bit of contact right there between Griffiths and Chisholm. Alex Bergeron around the top side into 3rd. Now making a bid for 2nd on the very high outside right there, trying to make the long way work, and he's got it. Put Bergeron into P2 behind Tiernan. Chisholm behind that. Now Peyton Grease had gotten around Dustin Griffiths. He's got a pack with him. Corey Clay, Anthony Lepresto, and Brandon Steele all there battling for that final, or that first out transfer spot, which would be the pole in the B main. Whoever can hang on to this one, because Chisholm got a pretty comfortable gap and the slide job for the lead right there. Alex Bergeron up to the inside, slid to the outside, and Tiernan went right back by him. Now these two going to battle off turn 4. 4 down, 6 to go. James Tiernan running a very unique line right there. Really driving the car hard down into the corner and bringing it up about 2/3 of the way on the exit. And he's able to hold off what is normally the hard-charging Alex Bergeron. Thanks for tuning in from Oregon. Hope you're going to enjoy the show tonight. All right, 4 laps to go. It's Tiernan, Bergeron, and Chisholm, your transfer spots. Those 3 guys all on the screen at once here. Peyton Grease, Corey Clay, Anthony Lepresto, Brandon Steele, Dustin Helms, Dustin Griffiths, and Mason Hannigan rounding out this 10-car field. And right now, Bergeron not able to do much with Tiernan. He gets close, but he just can't get by him. And we're going to see 2 to go off turn 4 this time. These two starting to open up just a little bit on Jim Chisholm, and Jim is hanging on to that final transfer spot. Not in any real danger of losing it. This time off of turn 4, white flag going to be in the air. Tiernan now 0.3 of a second ahead of Bergeron, and Bergeron going to keep it flat out around the cushion. Just can't close the gap. Tiernan able to run that unique line right there through the entry and the exit of the corner, and James Tiernan wins heat race 1. Alex Bergeron 2nd. Jim Chisholm, the final transfer car. Everybody else going into the alphabet soup, trying to work their way into the top 3 at the end of the B main and make it into this 18-car feature tonight. All right, heat race number 2 on the pole. Going to be Braden Fincell, the 201. And on his outside, the Swindell Speed Labs number 40 of Cole Cabre. Row 2 on the inside, the Casey Kane Sim Racing. Napa Auto Parts Wicked Energy Gum number 49 of the Hope, David Heileman. And to his outside, the Sim Necessities number 301 of Hunter Conley. Row 3 on the inside. The 152, that's Colton Hardy, and on his outside, the Team VLR number 23 of Stephen Calavoda. Row 4 on the inside, the Wicked Energy Gum, number 93 of the Catfish, Chris Roberts, and to his outside, going to be the 703 of Ayrton Jennington. And in the final row on the inside, another Dirty Old Bastards car, the 21 Tyler Henselman, and to his outside, the Raven Graphics Dirt Racing Network number 216 of Doyle Lawrence. Some of these guys don't have all their info in. Some of them do. But as we collect it, we'll be able to update. And then every one of these drivers will have an image. They'll have their team logos. The whole thing will really start to come together, guys. I'm just making sure everything works. But we're going green in heat race number 2 right here. Fincell Cabre off the front row. Fincell on the gas quickly. He's going to put himself out in front of these guys. But on the bottom, David Heileman's going to make it 3 wide on the exit of turn 2. Fincell, Cabre, then Heileman. Conley right on the outside right there. A little bit of contact, Fincell and Heileman. They're able to make it work. Heileman, I don't think, ever lifted and shot himself down into the corner deep. Now working into the bottom, off the middle, way outside of the exit of 4. He holds the lead. Put David Heileman out in front of Cole Cabre. Hunter Conley trying to work his way into second place around the bottom. And he's displaced Cole Cabre off of that second spot now. So Cabre hanging on to the final transfer spot, the yellow car right at the very top of the track. Colton Hardy trying to work through. Find a spot where he can pass Cole Cabre, but right now, nothing open. These guys starting to get into a single file kind of run here. Heileman still holding the lead. Cole Cabre staying married to the very top of the track. Little bit of a bump right there on the entry to the corner on the 301 machine of Hunter Conley. But they're coming to 4 to go this time. And Colton Hardy, Stephen Calavoda starting to bring themselves into the party. That was a good drive down the front stretch for Cabre. Just wasn't able to stick it there. Now I think he's starting to find the rhythm of it. I don't know if he's going to be able to drive off the bottom. Conley took the spot at the line with 3 to go. Watching the battle for second and third. These the final 2 cars in straight to the A main. 2 to go. David Heileman half a second in front of these guys. Oh, Cabre finds the fence. Colton Hardy's going to get around. Caution's going to be out. That's going to do it for this one. Heileman, Conley, and Hardy going to take the top 3 spots and go straight to the A main. Calavoda, Jennington, Roberts, Fincell, Henselman, Lawrence, and Cole Cabre into the soup. So Cabre hit the outside wall off the exit of turn 2, lost control of the car. And that's going to end heat race number 2 for us. On the pole, 115 Carter Chevalier, and to his outside, the Team UDSRA High Side Raceway Fast Line number 055 of David Flick. Row 2 on the inside, the Splash and Go Graphics 1801 design number 003 Cody Downer. To his outside, Swindell Speed Labs number 00 of Kendall Tucker. Row 3 on the inside, The Wicked Cushion team setting number 222 of Weston Newell, and on his outside, the number 20 of Tyler Chalk. Row 4 on the inside, the 422, Ross Weiss, and on his outside, the 183, that is Chance Crum. And on the final row on the inside, the 238, Anthony Marvalijo, Garrett Adams, the 098 on the outside. Flying Fossils sitting outside row number 1. If that's what it said, sir. No. Why would I need that, Chris? Green flag in the air. Carter Chevalier squirts out front, but oh, look through the middle. Here comes Kendall Tucker. Big drive down into 1 and 2. Same thing into 3 and 4. Is he going to have the lead off the exit? No. Carter's going to be able to hang on to it. Kendall Tucker just running that line. He's doing the same thing that James Tiernan was doing, driving it in deep low, sliding it up across the track, trying to find the run, get the advantage on the entry, and then hold it through the exit. And we got caution. Weston Newell's car upside down. See what happened to Weston. Ooh, little contact there, slides across. Chance Crum cutting underneath. Marvalijo down on the bottom right there. A little more contact going into the corner. Oh, and that final tap just laid the car over on that left side. So we will get these guys lined up. Single file. Huh. I am kind of tired, but I didn't think I sounded that tired. All right, Tucker, Chevalier, Chalk holding down the 3 transfer spots. Flick, Weiss, Downard, Marvalijo, Crum, and Adams still on track. Weston Newell's car in the infield. Hey, Doyle, where are you watching from? All right, lights are off on the pace truck. 4 laps to go at the green. Tucker off the point, gets the green flag. Tyler Chalk going to make a bid on the inside to try to take second from Chevalier, and he's got it on the backstretch. Chevalier going to make a drive down into turn number 3. Not enough momentum. Yes, he did clear him. I didn't think he had enough momentum there, and Chalk gets the bump from David Flick. This is going to trigger another caution, but that really, I don't think, was David's fault. We'll watch right here when they come off the corner. I don't think David expected him to come down that far because there was so much room still on the outside of the 115 car. So we're going to be on the final lap. It's going to be Tucker, Chevalier, and Flick to the A main. Downard, Crum, Marvalijo, Adams, Chalk, Ross Weiss, and Weston Newell. All looking for consolation races. 2 heat races to go after this one. Hello, Brian. Gold Coast, Australia. Well, thanks for tuning in, Matt Jones. 3 down, 2 to go. Oh boy, some of the names in this race. Wow. On the pole, the Wicked Relief Gun with CBD 19 Designs, number 31, Tyson Landis. On his outside, the Swindell Speed Labs, number 75 of Adam Elby. Row 2 on the inside, the 50 car, Chad Morgan, and on his outside, another Swindell Speed Labs machine. That's the 5 car, Rusty Kruger. Row 3 on the inside, the 103, Chris Verda. The outside is going to be the 130 of Hunter Brady. Row 4 on the inside, going to be the 013 machine, Austin Carr, and to his outside, the 007. That's Kyle Chardon. And in the final row on the inside, Nick Cheever, the 011, and to his outside, the Flying Aussie. Team set his own, Craig Dunn in the 057. A lot of heavy hitters in this one. 2-time winner. Couple of 2-time winners. No, that's Edens, not Kruger. So a 2-time winner in this one. A lot of fast guys in here. We're going to go green the next time we come off turn number 4. Hey, Calvoto. Top 3 going straight to the A-main. Everybody else to the alphabet soup. Green flag in the air. Chad Morgan. A lot of power down low right there, and he's going to pull up alongside at the exit of 2, but too much momentum for the 31 machine. And Landis goes right back around him. Not that time, and that's going to get a little contact. Elby tried to run right up in there, make it a quick 3-car battle. Landis kind of had the spot covered up. He was trying not to run in the back of Chad Morgan. But the top 5 on the screen right now. There's Rusty Kruger working his way into 4th. Chris Verda still hanging around right here. The black, white, and blue machine right there on the bottom. Adam Elby running 3rd. Took a bid for 2nd right there. Tried to move Landis up off the line and couldn't get it done. Landis working the high side. These guys completing 4 of the 10 heat race laps right now. Chad Morgan still out in front. And Morgan running that line that he saw in the first 2 races that worked for a couple of these guys. Tiernan did it first. In hard and low right there, and then off a little bit wider. And he's making that work, getting away from these guys. They'll be trying to figure out how to get on that line, it looks like, more than anything to me. I don't think that's the line he wants to run, but if he's going to get around Landis, he's going to have to do something like that. They're coming to 4 to go. Laps ticking off the board very quickly here. There's the inside move, but he had to check it up. He's still going to get the drive down the hill, and this time into turn 3. Is he going to be able to make it stick? Yes, he does. Move Adam Elby to P2. Tyson Landis back to 3rd, and Landis has got company. Rusty Kruger right there, the 5 machine, and Kruger goes by with the slip off turn 2 from Landis. Caution out. I don't know if that sealed it or not. I don't know if Landis had the spot. But if that seals it up, Landis is going to transfer, and Kruger's going to have to work for it. I don't know if Dunn was in this or not. Go back a little further here. He was back away, so I'm not sure he was in this. Austin Carr was off the track already. Yeah, I'm not really sure where the caution is going to come from in this. But work in the final lap right now behind the safety truck. Chad Morgan, Adam Elby, Tyson Landis going to transfer through. Everybody else headed to Consolation Races. All right, 5th and final heat race about to grid out on the front stretch. On the pole is going to be the 181, Brent Hobson. To his outside. No, that can't be right. Yep, that is right. I'm looking at the wrong row. Yeah. It's going to be Mike Keegan on the outside of row number 2, or row 1. Row number 2 on the inside, the high side race where number 119, Troy Wagaman. On his outside, Swindell Speed Labs, number 211 of James Edens, 2-time winner in the series. Row 3 on the inside of Black Diamond Motorsports number 42 of Sean Wallenfels. And to his outside, the Wicked Energy Gum Team Steady number 84, Billy Rowley. Inside of row number 4, the Brown and Miller Racing Solutions number 188 of John Harper. And on his outside, the Twisted Motorsports number 54 of Alex Stoudinger. And on the back row on the inside, Jacob Fields in the 027. And the Andes Frozen Custard number 94 of Todd LeBeau on the outside. Evening, everybody. Welcome in. Thanks for joining us. Be sure to give us a like, a share, a follow. Say hi in the chat. Fifth and final heat race. Getting ready to go green off turn number 4 right here. Wicked Energy Gum Northwest Focus Midget Series presented by Cognitive Warriors. Green flag in the air. Hobson out to the front. You saw a checkup from Edens right there in the middle. Now back on the throttle. He sits in the 5th spot. Troy Wagaman making a bid to try to take the lead. Just not enough momentum that time, but he is going to get second away from Keegan. Now Keegan in jeopardy of losing 3rd to Sean Wallenfels on the bottom. Had to check up for the back of the 119 machine. Wagaman going to the top side. Caution behind everybody. John Harper's car looks like it was sideways. Let's go see what happened to John on this lap. A little contact with Rowley right there, and he just backed it up. Kept the power in it, didn't hit the wall, so no damage to the car. Hobson, Wagaman, Wallenfels, Keegan, Edens, Rowley, Stoudinger, Fields, and Harper. Todd LeBeau not on track. Good evening, Mr. Brett. Oh, I don't remember. Galen, I don't remember who I called that out to. Green flag back in the air. Halfway in the heat race. Still Hobson, Wagaman, Wallenfels, your top 3. James Edens around Mike Keegan, put him into 4th. Move Keegan back to 5th. And Edens not satisfied with that, put a big slide job in. Wasn't able to clear Wagaman. Wallenfels has gotten around him into 2nd now. Put Wagaman on the bubble, the 119 car up on the top right there. And James Edens steadily working down on the bottom, trying to slide that car up in front of the 119. Just not enough room. Maybe this time by he's going to bring it up in front of him. Had the spot at the entry to turn 3. We'll see what he's got at the exit of turn 4. 2 to go this time by. Edens into 3rd. Wagaman back to 4th. Sean Wallenfels trying to make a bid for the lead here. Working on Hobson's. Been on the inside. Just not quite enough run off the exit to get up there. White flag going to be in the air this time. One more lap to go. Hobson, Wallenfels, Edens, your top 3. Troy Wagaman in 4th, the black car off the right of the screen right there. Off turn 4, checkered flag in the air. Contact right there, but it's still Wallenfels, Hobson, and Edens making the transfer. Wagaman, Keegan, Rowley, Fields, Harper, and Stoudinger all going to consolation races. A little bit of contact on the exit of it, coming to the checkered flag. $15 cars already in the feature. We're only going to be looking for 3, and we're working the D main.
D to the C, top 2 from the C to the B, and top 3 from the B to the A.
Tyler Chalk, Kyle Sargent, row 1. Harper and Griffiths, row 2. Lawrence and Weiss, row 3. Dunn and Stoudinger, row 4. Mason Hannigan, Cole Cabray, row 5. Newell LeBeau, row 6. Newell LeBeau, neither car making the call, so we're going to put it at 10. We're going to take the top 2, move them into the back of the C. Everybody else done for the evening. I probably didn't, Galen. Probably didn't notice it was on the car. And the rest of these guys start filling out the form for all of this, then I'll start seeing a whole lot more of what the sponsors. We're integrating a whole lot of new features right now, trying to improve our broadcast, so got to have the drivers help to do some of that, and slowly but surely they're coming around. All right, 10 laps right here. Chalk's on the throttle. Green flag is in the air. Chalk went straight to the top. Dustin Griffiths flashes into the 3rd spot, but we're watching John Harper sitting in 2nd right now. The black and white car running in through the middle and up off the top side. He holds the final transfer spot, but Dustin Griffiths tried to go inside right there, maybe throw the slide job, just didn't work out for him. See what he's got when they get down to turn 3. Caution. I think Kyle Sargent's car, when he come off of turn 2, he just kept going towards the wall. And I don't think he ever stopped. The Hyper Racing car right there, that black and bright yellow car. I think he goes across somebody's nose maybe right here. Nope, he just found the wall on his own. Put the right sides up there, and you're not going to walk away from that one unscathed. So Sargent finished. Stoudinger finished. 8 cars still on track. We're looking for 2. Transfer into the next race. Excuse me. Chalk, Harper, Griffiths, Weiss, your top 4. Lawrence, Hannigan, Cabray, Dunn, and Sargent rounding out the field. Going to be at the halfway point when we take the green flag. So 5 down, 5 to go. Pace truck going to head to the infield this time. Green flag back in the air. Harper and Griffiths going at it for the final transfer spot. Chalk, big time out of shape in turns 1 and 2. That lets Harper to the front. Griffiths is now 2nd. Ross Weiss into 3rd. 4 to go that time by Chalk, trying to redeem himself. Takes it in low. Got to get around Weiss before he can start working on Griffiths. Had the lead, went in, and the car just completely got out of shape in 1 and 2. On about lap 6, and he has not been able to recover. John Harper out in front. Dustin Griffiths hanging on to 2nd right now. They got 2 laps to go. Remember, only the top 2 get a hang around. Everybody else is going to be done for the night. Oh, and Griffiths nicks the wall down the backstretch. Still got a handle on 2nd for the time being. He leaves that top open too far. Chalk's going to get there. The white flag in the air. Harper well out in front of this one. Griffiths now protecting the inside. Slider line this time through 3 and 4. It's going to be Harper and Griffiths transferring to the back of the C main. Everybody else done for the evening. Hey, Woodrow. Likes, shares, and follows, guys, especially if you're not a follower yet. Find that follow button and follow the Dirt Racing Network. Appreciate it greatly. Welcome to Wingless Wednesdays. Watching the Wicked Energy Go Northwest Focus Midget Series presented by Cognitive Warriors. And we're going to roll the C main out onto our front stretch. And on the front row, the Catfish, Chris Roberts, the 93 car. To his outside, Anthony Marvalijo, the 238. Row 2 on the inside, Hunter Brady, the 130. And on his outside, the 84, that's Billy Rowley. Row 5 inside, Dustin Helms, the 18 car. 2-1, Braden Finsell on the outside. Row 4, Garrett Adams, the 098 on the inside. Nick Cheever, the 011 on the outside. The 5th row, Jacob Fields, the 27 car on the inside. And the 57 of Anthony LaPresto to his outside. Tyler Henselman, John Harper making up row number 6. And on the back row, Dustin Griffiths from the D main, followed Mr. Harper in. 12 laps this time, only the top 2 survive. Roberts, Marvalijo on the front row, going green off turn number 4 this time by 12 laps to find 2 cars. Roberts on the throttle, the green flag in the air. Hunter Brady trying to make a statement. Went around Marvalijo now. Marvalijo back to the inside, put him P2 temporarily. Now he's going to hang on to it. Billy Rowley right in the mix of this. The 84 car now to the high side. He's got position number 2 away from Marvalijo. Marvalijo hits the inside fence. Across the track he goes. Gets the car turned around facing the right way, but I do believe he'll probably be going to the back for that. Oh, right up in front you saw him and Rowley make a little contact there, and then he goes down in left front up against the inside wall. Got punted just a little bit. Oh. And then Brady's car gets hit again. He's able to get it going, but that car probably got a pretty good chunk of damage on it. Looks like he's headed to the infield. So is Marvalijo. So we look like this. Roberts, Rowley, Fields, Helms, Finsell. Marvalijo's car looked like it went in the pits. Adams, Harper, Henselman, Brady off the track as well. So only 9 still on. Nick Cheever, the final of those. Going to be going green this time. Roberts on the throttle. Green flag back in the air. Roberts and Rowley, your top 2. Jacob Fields right here in third. The black car. Battle for the lead. Didn't quite shape up the way Rowley wanted it to. He lost a little bit of speed there at the end of the straightaway that Roberts was able to gain coming off the top. But this time down into 1 and 2. Rowley had the advantage, but he's trying to fight off 2 guys now. 1 on the top, 1 on the bottom. Jacob Fields riding the inside, and he's not giving up anything. They were almost dead even, all 3 cars. Roberts on the top, Rowley in the middle, Fields on the bottom when they went across the start-finish line the last time. Good battle up front right here. Billy Rowley, Jacob Fields, Chris Roberts battling for it. 4 to go this time by. Now Jacob Fields starting to get away. Put about 2 or 3 car lengths between himself and Billy Rowley sitting in second. Chris Roberts still trying to work the high side. Not normally his MO, but he is trying to work that high side, find that momentum. He'd like to get that transfer spot. If he doesn't, he's done. They're going to see 2 to go. This time Roberts able to make a charge that time off turn number 2, and he got even with Rowley. High side starting to show some momentum, and that might have done it. Did Roberts have the spot? waiting on that pace truck, but I think Chris Roberts had the spot over Rowley when the caution came out. We know this is going to do it. And it looks like it's going to be Jacob Fields and Chris Roberts moving on. Everybody else, load them up. Take them to the house. Maybe get ready for the wingless 360 cars here in just a little bit. Don't forget, guys, Wingless Wednesdays. You're watching the Wicked Energy Gum Northwest Focus Midget Series presented by Cognitive Warriors now, and immediately following them, we're going to have the Pawkins Custom Tailgate Games 360 Wingless Series. They're going to be right back here at Lanier. But finishing up our C main, we're going to take the top two, Fields and Roberts, put them in the back of the B. Put 14 laps on the board, and when that one's done, the top three are going to round out the 18-car field for tonight's 40-lap feature race. .292, Peyton Grease going to be on the pole, and the 23, Stephen Calavoda is going to be to his outside. Cody down to their 003 car inside row 2 with Rusty Kruger on his outside. Row 3 on the inside, Troy Wagman, the 119. The 411, Corey Clay on the outside. The fourth row on the inside, Ayrton Jennington, 703 car. The 183, a Chance Crum to his outside. In the fifth row, Chris Verda, the 103. Mike Keegan, the X car. I know it says 92, but it's actually X. The sixth row, the 105 of Brandon Steele. Jacob Fields from our C main. Going to be to his outside. And on the back row, all by himself, the Catfish, Chris Roberts in the 93 car. Got 13 of them. We're keeping 3. 14 laps to get it all settled. All right, going green off turn 4, this time by B main, 14 laps, top 3 advance. Everybody else finished for the night. 13 cars on track. Grease, Calavoda off the front row. Going to bring us to green this time by. Yeah, he's pretty talented, Kevin. He can get through that wall without a ramp, without anything. All right, green flag in the air. B-Main is underway and instantly into the fence. Mike Keegan's car, but he's behind the field and he's not going to bring out a caution. A little beating, a little bumping, a little banging down the backstretch. Everybody keeps them facing forward and we stay green. All right, now Peyton Grease on the top side, holding on to the lead. Cody Downard has worked his way into the second position, running on the bottom. Stephen Calavoda, Rusty Kruger in there battling for that third and final transfer spot. Kruger's on the top side. Calavoda, the yellow machine, down on the bottom. Trying to keep our eyes on that, and we're going to wait and see how they're going to have to line up single file. Jennington looks like maybe in this. Maybe not. I don't know what brought the caution itself out. Yeah, Jennington, he looped it. Chance Crum in the middle of that as well. Both cars able to continue. 360, keep your foot on the gas. They're going to join the back of the field. Grease, Downard, and Kruger hanging on to those top 3 spots right now. Calavoda in 4th. Clay, Steele, Verda, Roberts, Wagaman, and Fields are rounding out the top 10. 12 of the 13 starters still on track. Mike Keegan, the only car off track at this moment. So going to have 8 laps to go. We're going back to green when we get off turn number 4 this time. Remember, only the top 3 get to advance. Pace truck is in. Peyton Grease waiting. Whoa, green flag comes out before Grease gets on the throttle, and a big stack up from fourth on back. That's going to bring that group in fourth, fifth, sixth through about eighth or ninth back there into a big wide going down into turn 3. Little barrel roll there, but he kept it going. Chris Verda able to keep his foot in the throttle, keep the car coming forward. It's still Grease out front, but Downard is working the bottom, trying to get there. Rusty Kruger sitting in third. Those 3 cars spread out on your screen right now. Cody Downard had the lead at the line that time by off the bottom. Grease still second. Rusty Kruger still third. A good distance back now to Stephen Calavoda, about 4/10. Rusty Kruger hanging on to the back of Grease for a second, but Grease got a great run, and he made a bid for the lead. Going into turns 3 and 4, 4 laps to go this time by, and Peyton Grease finding the momentum on the high side right now. Cody Downard staying married to the bottom. Peyton Grease finding a lot of speed around the top. Three to go that time by, still Downard, Grease, and Kruger. See the rest of the guys in a group behind this front 3, but that front 3 has a little bit of a cushion between themselves and the rest of the field. Those 3 guys can just finish the race without wrecking each other or themselves. They're going to make it into the night's A main. They've got one more circuit. Downard, Kruger now on the inside looking for second. Slide job across the nose of the 292. Coming to the white flag. This time, Cody Downard's going to win the B main. Rusty Kruger and Peyton Grease going to finish second, third. They're going to transfer through. Everybody else done for the night. So we've got our 18 cars. They're going to have a 2-minute warm-up session here. And then we're going to put 40 laps on the board, put those 18 cars out here. See if we find a new winner this week or if we have a repeat winner in the series. Wingless Wednesdays, always brought to us by Wicked Energy Gum, Wicked Cushion, Wicked Relief Gum, Pawkins Custom Tailgate Games, Cognitive Warriors. Going to have the 360s up here in just a little bit. Brought to us by Pawkins Custom Tailgate Games, but we're going to put the A main for the Wicked Energy Gum Northwest Focus Midget Series presented by Cognitive Warriors out here as soon as they get done with their practice session. But drop by all the Facebook pages for all these great sponsors. Let them know you appreciate what you're seeing, so we can keep the Dirt Racing Network covering the awesome racing that we have here. Right around the 45-second mark, and we're going to put 18 of the best midget drivers on the iRacing platform out here. Cut them loose for 40 laps. See if we can find a first-time winner, or if LB Edens can be a 3-time winner. Got a couple of single winners. The suspense is killing us all, Galen. Yeah, Hunter Conley, a winner in the series. Alex Bergeron, a winner. So we got about 4 cars that could be repeat winners. Or we could have a whole new one. All right. 18 cars ready to grid out on the front stretch. And we'll go through the Ribbon Graphics starting lineup. On the pole, James Tiernan in the 210 machine to his outside. The Hulk, David Heileman in the 49. Row 2 on the inside, Kendall Tucker, the 00. Chad Morgan, the 50 on the outside of that row. Third row inside, Sean Wallenfels, the 42. Alex Bergeron on the outside, the 16. Inside row number 4, Hunter Connolly, the 301 on his outside, the 115, Carter Chevalier. In the fifth row, two-time winner in the series, Adam Elby. Inside, Brent Hobson, the 181, going to be on his outside. Row 6 on the inside, Jim Chisholm, 124 machine. The 152, Colton Hardy on his outside. In the seventh row, David Flick, the 055 machine inside. 31, Tyson Landis on the outside. James Edens, two-time winner in the series, the 211 inside of row number 8 with Cody Downard, winner from our B main. And on the back row, Rusty Kruger in the 5 car on the inside. Peyton Grease on the outside, the 292. The last of the cars from the B main. That's our 18 cars. They've got 40 laps to get it done. Well, there may not be any card left for somebody else if Smith's coming up there. I know that dude. You can tell him I said that, Galen. All right, we're going green right here off of turn number 4. Green flag in the air. Get up here, take a peek at the front. Heileman had the lead on the entry to 3 and 4, and somebody got pinched in behind, but no caution. Now we got a caution. I think Sean Wallenfeld's car got pinched down on the inside after that start right there on the exit of turn 2. And he found his way into the fence. Yeah, had to lift just a little. Car bit, turned left, and he got Hunter Connolly with him, and I think Connolly was able to drive away. We'll see if he makes the hard left and heads for pit road right here. He sure does. That does not bode well for the 301 machine. A winner in the series this season. And he's going to have to go try to get a few repairs. Tiernan, Heileman, Tucker, Morgan, Bergeron, Chevalier, Elby, Hobson, Hardy, and Landis. Our top 10 right now. Lap 43 going to be our new white flag. No, they did. They did. I give old Smith a pretty hard time, but both those guys did a really good job last year. All right, green flag back on the speedway. Tiernan holding serve at the front. David Heileman right behind that. Kendall Tucker, the pink car, there in third. Chad Morgan making a bid right here, trying to get up the inside of Tucker. Just wasn't able to do it. Had to back it off a little bit, and that's going to put him in the clutches of Alex Bergeron. Down on the bottom, Adam Elby right behind that. Looking for Eden's car. He's back in 14th currently. He and Rusty Kruger mired back in the field. But David Heileman on the high side, working his way around James Tiernan. He's got the lead on the backstretch. But Tiernan back to running that line, going deep into the corner and backing it up a little bit, and he wasn't able to get the lead back that time. It's a good 3-car battle at the front right here. Down the backstretch. Tiernan really tried to hug the inside, licked the wall with the left front just a little, broke his momentum. That let Tucker get by. That's going to put him in the clutches of Elby now. Elby into the 4th spot, and he's starting to make his bid for 3rd. A little contact between Morgan and Bergeron you saw right there. Keeping our eyes up here at the front of the field. Action starting to get a little bit better. Elby to the top side, going to try to make the long way around work and find the speed, and caution, Alex Bergeron. around in turns 3 and 4. He and Morgan were putting a pretty good battle with each other together right there. They'd made contact once before. Oh, Bergeron drove it in pretty hard. Bumped that left front against the wall. Spun it out all on his own. So under caution. Waiting for the field to be picked up by the pace truck. Heileman, Tucker, Tiernan, LB. Chad Morgan, your top 5. Hobson, Chevalier, Chisholm, Hardy, and James Edens now inside your top 10. Lap 46, our new white flag. Yeah. Heileman on the throttle. Green flag back in the air. Elby trying to go with the long slide line, and that lets Chad Morgan stay in contact on the inside right now. The silver and red number 50 machine right there. These guys get on a bit of a run here, and these laps will tick off very quickly. 31 still to go in this one. Heileman, Tucker, Tiernan, Morgan, Elby, your top 5. Hobson, Chisholm, James Edens moves around Chisholm for momentarily. Chisholm takes a spot back on the bottom. This is for 7th position back here. Elby still trying to work over Chad Morgan. Brent Hobson, the black and red car there, making a little bit of headway as he comes up the inside, and Elby slams the door on him. Cone taking off across the track. Chad Morgan, excuse me, had a little bit of a piece of that cone, knocked it across the track. It's still Heileman and Tucker 1-2. Tiernan in 3rd, but now Adam Elby starting to close the gap, and he's got Chad Morgan right behind him. Tucker not able to do anything with David Heileman. Heileman 7/10 of a second in front of him. Tiernan another 4/10 back. The battle for the final podium spot starting to heat up. Adam Elby closing the gap on the 210 car, James Tiernan. About 26 laps left in this one. These laps are going to tick off pretty quickly. And we've got caution on the speedway. James Eaton's car, 2-time winner in the series, upside down. Let's go see what transpired to get Mr. Eden's car off of its wheels. Oh, Jim Chisholm came in there a little hot, got a little wide, put a little right rear up in between the left side tires right into the Nerf bar on the side, and up and over you go. Waiting to see where Mr. Hobson falls into line here. He's in front of the field and behind the pace truck. So it is showing him in last. I think he might have been part of that whole deal back there. Got trapped in behind the pace car. Now he's going to get the wave around. So it's still Heileman, Tucker, Tiernan, Elby, and Chisholm in the front 5. Morgan, Landis, Kruger, Hardy, and Chevalier rounding out the top 10. 49, the new white flag. So about 25 to go.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag back in the air. Go on board with the dirt track terror, James Tiernan right here. Take a couple of laps. See what he sees getting around here. In on the bottom, real gentle, getting the throttle back down. You can see how much he's working the wheel on that car.
All right, man.
He's trying to make it go straight. And we got to get out here, see who is in this caution. Colton Hardy. Oh, he's found the entrance to the track in turn 3. The black car with the red trim right there. Oh, got it up on 2 wheels, and it's going to slide in there. Oh, right on top the cage. And that's a driver who's thankful that this is sim racing and not real racing, because that absolutely hurts, and there's no way you can not make it hurt. I had a broken collarbone from that before. So that's going to put Wallenfels, Conley, Flick, Edens, and Hardy on the trailer. 13 cars still on the track. Lap 52 of the new white flag. So going to have about 23 to go.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag back in the air. Still David Heileman, Kendall Tucker, James Tiernan, Adam Elby, Jim Chisholm. Back here, Elby in on the bottom, tried to move Tiernan up the hill. He got in there and got his nose in and up. He had the spot at the line. We'll see what he's got on the exit of turn 2. Tiernan, great run off the top. Making a race of it for third.
All right, man. Caution is out.
And one more time, caution. Cody Downard. Cody Downard's car right here. Cody looks okay off of turn number 2. Oh, he did the exact same thing that Colton Hardy did, that right rear. He found the outside wall and just gently rolled the car up and over. So flirting with disaster, and disaster finally caught him. Still Heileman, Tucker, Tiernan, Elby, and Chisholm the top 5. Landis into 6th. Chad Morgan back to 7th. Rusty Kruger up to the 8th spot. Carter Chevalier in 9th. And Peyton Grease breaking his way into the top 10. Peyton coming from the B main. Believe he started 18th in the field. Now running in the 9th spot. Or running in the 10th spot, excuse me. Alex Bergeron and Brent Hobson rounding out the field. Green flag back in the air. This time, Tucker, a little bit better on the start. Got it timed a little more, and he moved Heileman up the hill, but Heileman slams the door on him on the exit of turn 2. David Heileman working the bottom, staying dedicated to running the bottom of this thing. Tucker made his move from the top side. Now he's going to run that slide job line through turns 1 and 2. Try to find the grip. Car sideways off 2. Loses 3 car lengths. Lap 55 was the white flag, so we're 19 to go this time. Adam Elby, a bid for third. On the inside of Tiernan. Did he get Tiernan far enough up the hill? Not quite clear of him into turn 3. Gonna have to really work on the exit of turn 4 if he's gonna put him behind him, and he can't do it right there. Front 4 on the screen. Heileman, Tucker, Elby, Tiernan, and now Elby's got third away from Tiernan. Now the leaders went to the high side in 3 and 4, back to the bottom in 1 and 2. David Heileman kind of the Pied Piper right now. Wherever he goes, everybody else is going. Keep these guys in line. 16 to go. Rusty Kruger now into the top 5. He's on the right-hand side of the screen. The black car that keeps flashing in. You see him right there. That's your top 5. Heileman making that diamond line work, going in low, kind of drifting through the middle, and then bringing the car off right on the bottom. Kendall Tucker trying to work the top side. That time, Heileman with the slider line. Now Tiernan getting to the outside of Elby again for third. Elby runs him real wide in 3 and 4. Kendall Tucker got the inside on Heileman that time. We'll see if David's got enough juice down the backstretch. Gains a couple of car lengths. 12 to go. Good battle heating up here. Top 3 really getting close. 4th place right in the middle of it. Hey, Tyler. David Heileman still working the same lines at both ends of the track now. Not quite as aggressive with the slider line that time. Diamonds the corner. Good drive off for him. Adam Elby looking around, searching, trying to find different lines to get a little momentum. Wants to get up there, wants to get around Tucker and go challenge Heileman. Into 3 and 4. They're going to have 10 laps to go when they come off turn 4 this time. Now Elby cut it down. He got the inside on Tucker. Can he make the move? Slides it across behind Heileman, who's still diamond in the corner. Heileman sticking it in on the bottom, trying to find the grip on the exit. Elby went to the top side, and he's starting to wind the momentum up. Closing the gap. Will he be a 3-time winner, or will someone else pick up a victory? In on the bottom, Heileman now running the slider line. Both ends of the track. Coming down to 6 to go. Heileman gains a couple car lengths that lap. Now goes back to diamond in the bottom. Slide line in 3 and 4. 5 to go this time by. Still Heileman, Elby, Tucker, Chisholm, Kruger. Your top 5. Tiernan back to 6. Bergeron in 7th. Morgan, Hobson, and Landis a top 10. Caution. Maybe James Tiernan's car. Go back and have a look. He's the car that lost all the speed. Oh, Alex Bergeron right through the front, clipped that left front tire, got him up sideways, got him far enough around that with Tyson Landis coming, it's going to trigger that white flag. Or that yellow flag, excuse me, and Alex Bergeron's car off track. James Tiernan's car off track. So 10 cars left. Inside 5 to go. Get everybody single filed out here. Heileman, Elby, Tucker, Chisholm, Kruger, the top 5. Morgan, Hobson, Landis, Chevalier, and Grease. Rounding out that top 10. 58 going to be our white flag. So about 4 to go. So can David Heileman hold off Adam Elby for 4 more circuits?
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag in the air. Time to find out if the Hulk can hold off the 2-time winner in the series. Down the backstretch, about 4 car lengths the difference. Diamond in the corner still. Going to have 3 to go this time. Car's out of shape. Probably going to get a caution.
Caution is out.
Chad Morgan's car. Late in the race, you bring everybody back together. Sometimes the caution's going to breed more cautions. He went in, got into the back of Chisholm. Chisholm just rolling through the center of the corner. Morgan had a lot more momentum. Looks like he's going to keep it under power, keep it rolling. Pace truck should have the field this time. We're going to let these guys kind of get themselves straightened up and singled out here. Heilemann, Elby, Tucker, Kruger, Chevalier, the top 5. Hobson, Chisholm, Landis, Grease, and Morgan. A little bit of shakeup, but still the same 10 cars.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag in the air. Should be on lap 61 for the white flag. So that's going to mean 2 to go this time by Heilemann, running the slider line, holding off Elby. Tucker down on the inside, 2 to go that time by Rusty Kruger into the 4th spot. Trying to make a bid, get himself on the podium. A white flag coming out this time off turn number 4. David Heilemann seeing it first. Adam Elby's got the car wound way up. See if he can do anything down the backstretch. David Heilemann down to a car and a half. Heilemann in on the bottom. Will he come off with the win this time up turn number 4? No, Elby gets it at the line. Heilemann second.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
Tucker third. Great pass at the end right there. These guys coming off turn number 4. Right there. Adam Elby by about 3/4 of a car. So we're going to let the guys get lined up here on the front stretch for us. Elby, Heilemann, and Tucker. Get them set up right there. Get down here. Let's see what we got for a look. I think that'll work for us right there, guys. Wait for these guys to join us on TeamSpeak right here. Excellent finish right there. Off the last corner. Down half a straightaway. Elby from a car length back wins it by a car length. Kendall Tucker, you got a copy?
Sir.
Well, our man, a hard-fought 3rd place. Talk to us about that race and your podium finish here tonight in the midget series, bud.
All right, man. Like to back
Yeah,
on the pace
it
car.
was
We're
a
not.
good night overall, I guess you could say. Don't have very much experience in the midgets and stuff here. I'm just now getting my feet wet in them and stuff, but it was a pretty good run. I really thought we had something for David right there, and I think we was catching him a pretty good bit, and I was just trying different lines on him right there, and LB he ended up getting by me right there. I think it might have showed him the fast line a little bit, but you know, congrats to him on the win.
Yeah, it looked like everybody kind of changing lines almost every other lap. You guys just out there searching for grip, or were you just trying to run where somebody else wasn't and hoping that it was closing the gap?
Well, the main thing that I figured out in this was you just, like in the sprint cars, you just have to keep your forward momentum up. Whenever I feel like I had a good run on a certain line, you know, I would really just run it. It wasn't really a plan, like I said, plan each lap, I would say. But I found that slider line in both corners, and it felt really well. The bottom felt good early, but I think it just went away right there at the end. But yeah, it was a good race.
All right, man. You got any sponsors or fans you want to give a shout out to, a thank you to, and we'll let you get ready for the next one.
Yeah, I got to give a big thanks to all the guys over at Swindell Lab. They took me in. Actually took our whole team in Z6. So we're all really excited about what we can do together as a team. My team and I'm usually known for running the late models and modifieds, but I've had a blast here the last couple of weeks running the Dirty Old Bastion sprint cars, and this I think was my second midget race. But all in all, I mean, it was a fun night. I'm having a well of a time every time I get in one of these lobbies. I say this is the most fun I've had on this service so far. So Gotta give a big thanks to all the guys at DOB. Gotta thank you for the broadcast always, and gotta thank my teammates again.
All right, thanks for taking the time. Look forward to seeing you in the next one, bud. Kendall Tucker, your third place finisher. Let's get the Hulk up here. See what David Heileman's up to. David, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Second place. He got you on the last corner there. Talk to us about that race and that exciting finish for the fans right there at the end.
Yeah, race was just, I knew it was going to go slider line like pretty much every race and track does in midgets now. And I was looking good. I got the lead before, it really went slagger. Bottom was there at the start, but then towards the middle, I was saving a little bit of fuel. And I was like, yeah, bottom's not too bad. And then, yeah, just last corner, I was like, well, if I throw a slider, I just didn't want to open up the bottom for him if I just slid myself in 3 and 4. And then, I don't know, just, of course, choked it away again. I'm the Kyle Larson, I guess, of all of fire racing, not just midgets, but sprint cars too, like last night.
Yeah, but you didn't put it in the fence, and that's always a plus. How much did the track change, and how much did the line move around there during the race?
Not at all. It was a slider like it is. Bottom at the start, I think, because that's how I got the lead. But it was just I knew 100,000 million% it was just going to be slider line, the feature.
All right, man. Well, you got a list of sponsors, I'm sure, so we'll let you get down to those and get ready for the 360 race.
Yeah, we'll see if I can finish one of those off. But Napa Auto Parts, Wicked Energy Gum, Wicked Cushion, and Dirt Racing Network for putting it on. Wicked Energy Northwestern Focus Midgets for sponsoring it, and Chris for putting it on week in and week out. I'm sure one of these times we might get one.
All right, man. Well, thanks for talking to us, bud. We'll look forward to seeing you in the 360 cars. David Heileman, your second place finisher. We'll get him in here. He's a 3-time winner now. Adam Elby, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you're a 3-time winner in the series. Last lap, last corner, you sneak by the Hulk and take the win there. Talk to us about the race and the win you picked up tonight.
Yeah, definitely. The track was, I think it was pretty good. First half of the race, got up to the front by just rolling the middle and the bottom, and that was a lot of fun. And then once you get up to those guys who have a little bit more clean air, you got to kind of change it up. And I found that the slider line was working really well, and I was hoping I could lean on it on entry, but I tried it earlier in the race, and there just wasn't anything there. So it was a good race between Kendall and Heileman. Really close, and hard to pass when it's a slider line or somebody's on the bottom. So I think it provided some good racing.
Yeah, it looked like guys were moving around, running different lines, and at one end, somebody would run the bottom. The next set of corners, they'd go slider line, and all you guys were really kind of holding station. And then right there, the last couple of laps, you found something that really moved you forward each time you came off the corner. Was there that much momentum coming off the top side?
Yeah, there must have been. If you, I think the slider line helped out because I'm cutting off a lot of track, but still getting kind of the speed off the top. There's a lot to carry me on exit, so I think that helped a lot for sure. Definitely, you can move around and go anywhere. As you can see, David led most of the race around the bottom slider line, and you can go top 1 and 2, and then bottom 3 and 4 the next corner, and you could just change it up constantly, and it wouldn't really hurt you. It's definitely a fun, slick track, and that's just how I like them.
All right, man. Well, I'm sure you got a list of sponsors and some thank yous you want to give out, and then we'll let you get ready for the next one.
Got to thank DOB for putting this on. It's a lot of fun. Along with Wicked Energy Gum, Northwestern Focus Midget Series, and Cognitive Warriors. Can't thank them enough for supporting this deal. Galen and Carlos Stewart as well. You guys for broadcasting this so we can go back and rewatch that. I hope it was a good one. I got to thank my guys over at the Swindell Speed Lab. They definitely help out a lot and make my job a lot easier. Bell Helmets, Wiser Organics, and of course my beautiful girlfriend sitting behind me.
All right, thanks for taking the time to talk with us. Look forward to seeing you in the 360 car, Adam.
Thanks. Have a good night.
Feature winner, Adam Elby. 3rd time this season he has picked up the victory in the series. It was Elby, Heileman, and Tucker 1, 2, 3 tonight. That is going to do it for the Wicked Energy Gum at Northwest Focus Midget Series presented by Cognitive Warriors tonight. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Give us about 10 minutes, and we will put up the Pawkins Custom Tailgate Games 360 wingless cars right back here from Lanier. Until we see you the next time, thanks for tuning in, and I'll be back shortly.